Hey everybody, start with Jason Jones.
Hey, what's going on, Marvin?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Just with a week of practice or so and a couple of games in, how do you feel? You feel like you're back in a good rhythm and ready to go next week or this week?
Yeah, man. It felt good to play those two games, to get back out there and get into the swing of things again with the new system and all of that. And these last few practices have been great. Uh, just getting up and down, getting my win back. I feel great. Um, I'm ready to get this thing going, man. And the games count now. So, we've been doing a good job at practicing hard, locking in on certain things, and preparing for opening night.
And how do you feel right now in terms of your shot? Not so much around the rim, but just I know you worked on extending your range the whole time you've been in the league. But how do you feel just about times where they're going to want you to shoot the corner three, kind of keep the floor spaced?
I mean, I'm a scorer. That's a gift that I've always had. Able to adjust, whenever they need me to, do something, and just playing without thinking. It's good to think the game through, but as far as locking myself in and not letting myself play free, I think that's where I kind of, feel like I'm not playing at my best. But I'm just I'm just gonna play the game. Shoot the open shots that I have. Um, just make the right reads and just play.
Marshall Harris. Marshall Harris.
Hey, Marvin, what's been the biggest difference so far from what you could tell in your role this year versus your role in the past?
Oh, like I said in the past, whatever coach need, wherever coach put me, I'm gonna learn it, adjust to it, and it's basketball. I've been playing it ever since I can remember. So just go out there and play, and do what I got to do to help the team win, and just keep moving forward every day.
I guess what I'm asking is, are they asking you to do much different than what they were asking you to do this season, just based on new season, new systems, all of that? And are you more comfortable or less comfortable at the 4 or the 5 than you were at the outset of last season or the last time you played?
I'm comfortable anywhere on the court. Like I said, it's basketball. Obviously new spots that I haven't been playing in. You got to learn them. You got to adjust to them. But, I ask as many questions as I can wherever I'm at, and just trying to figure everything out and just go and play. Whatever happens, happens. Like I said, just let the game play. Try to play without thinking too much and holding myself back, and just have fun.
James Ann.
Hey, Marv, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Hey, watching you in warm-ups before the last game, you really seem to have refined your three-point approach. Who did you work with? How many shots did you take? What was it that you did to sort of extend the floor and really work on that?
I shot every day. Me, my brothers, my dad, going in the gym every day. Just getting up shots. I knew that was a big thing for me. To be able to knock down the three, mid range, all that. So it was just getting them up, shooting them, and just making sure it was comfortable for me to where I'm shooting it second nature without even really thinking about it. And I think my shot feels good right now. It feels way better. I could feel when I miss. I know what I'm doing wrong, adjust to it, and get back to making them. So it's just reps. I got a lot of reps up during this off season, and I'm ready to just show it.
And I guess, what is it that you want from this season? What would be success for you coming into this season, and by the end of this season, what do you want to see from yourself?
Just being out there, being available, being able to be on the court and productive, not just on the court, just out there, but being productive and helping my team win in any way. That to me is a successful season. We obviously want to win, get to the playoffs, but as far as personal, I just want to stay on the court and stay healthy. And, I think I'm doing a great job. I pray every day about it. And, I feel great about this season.
Tony Harkin.
Yes, Marvin. And it's good to hear that, you're concerned about, your play on the court and what you can do and trying to keep yourself healthy. But I would like to know, have you been interacting with the other players, Jamie, Ty, Woodard? Have they been, coming, trying to, figure you out and try to, get pointers from you, about playing this basketball game? Has it been anything like that, or have you been approaching them in the same regard?
I mean, everybody's talking to everybody. I try to help, especially the rookies. I try to help when I can. Just telling them stuff here and there. I talk to Ty. Everybody really just communicates, and we especially in these scrimmages that we've been doing in practice. Everybody's talking to everybody. I might be talking to Harrison about a couple of things, Fox about some things, and we're just talking it out and communicating. So I think everybody's getting comfortable now with each other. We had a few practices in, a couple of games in, so everybody feels more comfortable with just talking and communicating. And I think that's going to be a big thing for us and how we can be successful this season.
Yeah, we all know about what Corey Joseph brings to the table as far as leadership. Is there anyone who at the beginning of training camp who's been a little bit more vocal, about keeping the team camaraderie up and stuff? Darren Fox, Buddy Hield. If you can question it, if you can answer about Buddy, who's been out there that you see has been a little bit more vocal than they probably have in the past that you done played with already?
Man, a lot of those guys, man. Buddy, Fox, me. We all out there talking together. It's a team effort. We might mess up on a couple things, but we all still learning, man. It's it's a new group, new style of play, and communication is gonna be big for us. So, we all, like I said, everybody's being a little bit more vocal, communicating certain things, asking questions, and I think that's gonna be big for us.
All right, just a couple more, Sean Cunningham.
So Marvin, given those 2 games that you had and the journey that you've had kind of getting to these first 2 preseason games, was it hard to not get too hyped, too excited for that moment? Or did you find it easier to kind of settle in and groove into the game, not get too over excited, I guess?
I mean, for me, I didn't get too excited. I obviously wanted to play, and it's been a minute since I played that first game, so it was anxious. But I've been in that position before, to where you get too excited to come back, and kind of anxious when you start playing, and things don't really, go the way you want it to go, just because you're just excited and too hyped to play. So my approach coming into this one, to the first preseason game, my first game back, just nerves and anxiousness is going to be there. Anxiety is going to be there for the game, but just being able to lock it in all day, stay calm, breathe, meditate, pray before the game, things like that I do to help calm myself down and bring the hype down, and just lock in on the game plan. And I did that. It came out, and then it was I was at peace with myself, and that was the biggest thing for me, was just to be at peace with myself and just let the game happen and play my game.
Right on. And then this first opener against Denver, I imagine, I think it's kind of probably a silly question, but Jokic is such a talented, unusual type center in the league. Many consider him to be the best there is in the league. What kind of challenge is he for you, and just the skill set that he has, and how much time have you spent kind of watching him?
Great player. I mean, all of you guys know what he's capable of. Everybody over here knows what he's capable of. So, we're just going to follow the game plan. And, like I said, it's a team effort. And I feel like if we go out there, communicate and play together and try to get as many stops as we can, and I think we'll be all right.
Last one, Jason Anderson.
Hey, Marv. Rashawn the other night said that, kind of the key to you two figuring out how to play together was giving each other space to work. Obviously you both like to work around the basket quite a bit. So what are the challenges? How do you figure out, how that works and develop that chemistry together?
Just talking to each other. I think we've been doing a lot of that, especially since I've been back on the court and getting these reps in. So it's been a lot of communicating with each other. Just different situations we might end up being in, and what he can do. Like he's great around the basket. He's aggressive. He can rebound just like me. So just figuring it out. Along the way, nothing's gonna be perfect, but if we continue to talk to each other and figure each other out more as each game goes on, then we can only get better.
Okay. We heard from Ty a little bit earlier. He got to sing happy birthday to Buddy. Apparently he's got to bring cards on the planes and some other setting up the lockers. So rookie hazing, do you have any good stories that come to mind? And are these guys getting off easy this year because of the things are different with the pandemic?
I don't think it's been too crazy. Ty came in the locker room and forgot to bring the towels out. So we was on him about that. We just teasing him about that, trying to make sure he bring the towels and washcloths out. Same stuff that everybody had to do coming in. So he had to do it. So everybody was on him. Kind of gave him a pass on it, but now the game after that, he brought the towels out and he was on top of it. So we just having fun with it. Nothing too crazy. We just having fun building that chemistry on the team and getting ready to go.